Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to Valinrook, who you may know better as Brother Olaf. Thanks for your support, Valinrook. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, Varnhold's Lot. Now, last time we confronted a goblin baron, cleared the deadly passage, and finally arrived at the City of Hollow Eyes, where we immediately ran afoul of an angry herd of centaurs. While we were able to work out a tenuous truce, that truce is already in jeopardy, and now we have to track down a group of curious younglings before the centaurs can catch them trespassing. We've got a lot of ground to cover and only a vague idea of where they might be, so we'd better get to it. Well, right off the bat, I think it's fair to say these villagers owe us a little compensation.
You got another one?
Alright, let's go see about saving those younglings. Oh, but first, let's get some buffs set up. You'll have to forgive me, I'm still getting used to these characters.
The road awaits.
We should move.
Spare me the details.
Now, if I've done the math right here, Erangel's got a 25 AC, but that should boost to 30 when she's fighting defensively. Likewise, Averos has a 29 AC, but that should boost to 33. And as an added bonus, after buffs, Kyrus is up to a 29 AC. In comparison, Retcon actually feels a little under-equipped here. He's got a pretty modest 25 AC. Though that does boost to 28 when he's fighting defensively. That should hopefully be sufficient, but we will have to be careful. If Retcon or either of the two named characters dies, then we will actually get an immediate game over.
It is done.
Hill Giant. I think those are actually new in the expansion. That doesn't look too bad. We should be able to take this guy.
I will see this through.
I stand ready.
Alright, 2 Hill Giants and a dead centaur. Let's do this. No luck on the hold person. Yikes. That's some pretty hefty damage on the summons, but better them than us.
Perfect strike.
Hey, made it through unscathed. Nice work, heroes. Though, I think I actually saw Kyrus take a hit. Ooh, yeah. Alright, let's get him patched up. Nothing of note, but we'll take it all.
No stopping now.
Loot management in the DLC is actually a little tricky. You only ever get 3 opportunities to buy or sell goods. You also only get to visit each of these locations once, so you have to be careful what you fill your inventory with. More vendor trash.
Onwards.
Alright, looks like we've got bandits this time. They are pretty tough, but we should be able to handle this. Let's get things started with a quick fireball.
Please get to the point.
Ready when you are.
Enemy near.
Oh. Looks like these guys are distracted. Okay, that does make things easier. We are immune to poison, but those things are still dangerous. We'll try to let the bandits soften them up first. Minor hit on Retcon, but otherwise we're doing pretty good.
We shall overcome.
We do have a bandit cleric on the field, but he's not actively hurting us. We'll go for the Tatzelwyrm first. Sorry, buddy, just not your day. Ooh, there's a ring of protection. 2 of them. Alright, let's get those new rings on Magar and Cecil. Like I said before, if either of them dies, then we get an automatic game over. Okay, moving on.
March on.
Let us not hesitate.
Something glitters in the depths of the water. You see the contours of seemingly handmade objects. Interesting.
No stopping now.
I think swimming is an athletics check. Yeah, Arngale's got this. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, that is a Belt of Giant Strength. Well, I would give that to Arngale, but she's currently in wolf form, so, we'll toss it to Retcon for now. Arngale does actually have a +2 belt, but we'll switch them around the next time she's in human form. Secondary exit. And another bandit.
It is done.
Okay, looks like they're distracted again. Oh, they're up against a Manticore. No, a Venom Manticore. Nice. Oh, looks like Garangale took a beating there. Well, fortunately we've got plenty of healing.
I stand ready.
Hey, another Ring of Protection. Well, that one goes to Olaf. Oh, you'll also notice that Retcon has Tartuccio's ring. I guess that scoundrel handed out a few of them. Alright, back to exploring. We've still got a lot of ground to cover. Dire Wolves. That seems a bit more appropriate to our challenge rating. Oh, no, never mind. That's a greater warg. Well, let's hedge our bets here. Okay, we've got more bandits down there. Again, that does make this easier.
Believe in yourselves.
I was kind of expecting Mass Feather Step to make us immune to Entangle. I guess that would require freedom of movement. Whoop, let's lock down that brawler. There we go. No serious injuries either. Well, except to poor Kyrus. It's actually kind of refreshing to see bandits dealing with the same problems we do. We've got ruins. That might be what we're looking for. Oh, that is definitely not what we're looking for. Yikes, that thing's actually pretty tough. Okay, let's back off for now. We'll clear out the rest of the mooks first. Then we'll take this thing on once we're fully rested.
Follow me.
Oh, and more ruins. Alright, let's see what this one's got for us. More bandits, but these guys are non-hostile.
I'm here.
Interesting. Alright, let's circle around, see if we can find someone to talk to. Oh. Guess we're doing this instead. Nice. Let's take that guy out before he recovers. So far, so good. It's the summons who are taking the worst of it. That's one down.
Attack!
But let's get some more spell support in here. Very nice. Those things can be pretty rough. Massive damage plus cleave is nothing to sneeze at.
Adventures await.
Our duty calls.
No stopping now.
And back to the ruins.
Onwards.
Hail Yan. That's probably the guy we're looking for. Looks like he's got an alchemist next to him, too. That's a high priority target if this ends up turning into a fight.
My plans always come to fruition.
Let's hedge our bets here.
I tire of waiting.
Ask away.
Okay, I think we're ready. A large group of thugs, armed to their teeth, approaches you openly. The one in front walks with a swagger. He's a tall man, and the right half of his face is covered in an intricate pattern of scars and tattoos. Captain Varn, or rather Baron Varn. I had a feeling that you'd appear here sooner or later. I've been looking forward to this moment. You can call me Pale Yan. I am the leader of this honorable society of freedom-loving travelers. Haha. It's an amazing place, my barony. Even the bandits here are surprisingly polite and well-spoken. Magar seems completely nonchalant. A barony usually suits its ruler. The bandit smiles broadly, then scoffs. I wouldn't be talking to any of those smug nobles from Bravoy or Patax, but the glory of Varnling host precedes you, so I'm making an exception. I have a business proposal for you, information and my lad's swords, in exchange for a share in the loot. And your Lady Law will turn her blind eyes elsewhere for now. The gang appears excellently armed and equipped. However, the bandits have obviously just come from a fight. Most are scratched and wounded, their clothes torn, and what's more interesting, several have burns left by fire or electricity. Just to get this straight, some person or creature fried your gang until they sizzled, and now you want our help to get the better of them? Magar laughs softly. General, don't swallow him whole right away. Leave a few pieces for the rest of us. You have good eyes, General. I wonder if they see the potential benefits of such an arrangement, or can't you see past my singed pride? I'll tell you the whole story. A while ago, a small group of locals were lucky enough to witness the spectacle of a lifetime. 2 dragons fighting above the wastelands. One of them appeared to be the legendary Elthuliak. That old viper hasn't left her nest for a long time. Of course, she won the battle, and her opponent narrowly escaped. Wounded, it struggled eastward and somehow got over the tors of Lebanese, and finally ended up here. He's been sitting in the middle of the Cyclopes ruins for a few days, and doesn't seem ready to leave. This is an urgent matter, Sir Varn. You have a bloody dragon in your barony. Wounded, but still most deadly. He killed a few centaurs. We saw it with our own eyes. It won't be long before your villagers cross his path, and that will be a bloodbath. My lads wouldn't stand a chance against the monster, although we're ready to fight if we must. You and your current party couldn't beat him either, but if we join forces, we might take down the beast, and share between us the treasures and artifacts it's taken from the ruins. I promise you, afterwards, we will leave your lands and do our work somewhere far, far away. A tense silence hangs in the air. Magar doesn't speak, either pondering his thoughts or awaiting a reaction from you and Cecil. As the bandit sets out his ideas, Magar grows darker and darker. There's little doubt he's preparing to order an attack, and put the gang down here and now. Cecil watches the leader's face closely and draws himself together, undoubtedly preparing for a bitter dispute. But it would be unseemly to argue in front of the thugs. The sharp words will have to wait until the action is done. Let's see here. I seriously doubt we can trust these guys. We can't abandon our principles, no matter what is at stake. No deals with bandits. Cecil starts to rub his hands together, apparently preparing for a fight. Captain Varn has spent most of his life fighting bandits and murderers. I wouldn't want Baron Varn to commence his rule with an ill-fated partnership with them. Forgive me, Sir Pale Yan. In appreciation for your politeness, I suppose I shall grant your widow a pension, if you have one.
Hey!
And we're fighting. Good thing we took some precautions. We've got Yan and the Alchemist up front, so they're obviously our priority targets. Looks like Yan is trying to turn himself invisible, and the Alchemist is clearly throwing a bomb. Let's see if we can neutralize both of them. Oh, Averos actually has Glitter Dust as a racial ability.
Forwards!
That should counteract Yan's invisibility.
Fight me!
The Alchemist is down. Let's get some fire on those archers. Nice. We've got this. All right. Nicely done, heroes. No serious injuries either. Well, let's take a look at the loot. These guys did seem pretty eager to share. Okay, a couple of +1 daggers, +1 chain shirt, belt of incredible dexterity, boots of creeping death. Now that sounds promising. In these soft, silent boots, one can steal wallets as easily as lives. +5 competence bonus on stealth checks, and greater invisibility once a day. Not bad. That greater invisibility definitely would have made Jan a much bigger threat on the battlefield, if we hadn't hit him with that glitter dust spell. Had a couple of rings of protection, too. Someone probably should have told him you can't actually double up on those. Well, we can use at least some of this stuff. Let's get that belt on Navarros. Then we've got those boots. Those will go to Magar. Those actually look pretty good. And now we apparently have to keep an eye out for a dragon. This really feels like something we shouldn't be going up against as a level 6 party.
March on!
Oh, a +1 shock dagger. Interesting. A shame none of us actually uses daggers. I guess we could give it to Retcon. That feels like kind of a lateral move, though. The +1d6 shock damage is nice, but it's also pretty situational. Well, I'll have to crunch the numbers later, but I'm pretty sure he's better off with the heavy mace. Alright, let's get back to it. Looks like we missed a spot over here.
Is done!
Nothing, but it was still worth a look. Some sort of chasm splitting off part of the map. Okay, let's follow the eastern side. It's probably intended to keep the monsters away from the villagers. Ah, ferocious wargs. That's a bit more our speed. Let's toss up some buffs and take these guys out.
I'll make my own legend.
Guess we can burn off an entangle spell too. We should mostly be immune to its effects.
To battle and victory!
So many savings throws. Oh, okay, let's summon up some cannon fodder.
My skills exceed yours.
Arengale's taking a beating. Let's hit her with some heals.
You are outmatched.
Yeah, I think we've got this. Let's hit Arengale with a few more heals. Whoops. Okay, Cecil. Getting a little too eager there.
On your knees!
Alright, things got a little messy there, but we made it through. Thank goodness we've got 3 healers. We also definitely need to pick up Crane Wing for Arengale. That 30 AC just isn't cutting it. Uh-oh. Okay, difficulty 26. We only get a couple of chances at this, so let's hedge our bets here.
We should move.
Fortune favors the bold. Well, that was easy.
Nice. That's an amulet of natural armor. We can certainly use that. Alright, let's give that to Retcon. He's definitely lagging behind in armor class. I'd say we're almost at the halfway point. Let's push on a little further. Okay, let's move on. That's where we fought those Cyclopes.
No stopping now.
Some sort of crystal pedestal. A whole bunch of crystals. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty obviously a puzzle. Well, we're missing a piece anyway, so we'll worry about this later. Such a random assortment of loot. Oh, looks like we missed something. More filler, but every little bit helps.
Onwards.
Ooh, that is a primal Manticore. Another fairly high-level thread.
No stopping now.
Let's toss up a few more buffs before we do this.
Together we stand.
Ooh, we're getting pretty close to being tapped. We'll definitely need to get some rest soon. Let's go ahead and burn off that greater invisibility. Might as well flood the field with summons, too.
This is my path.
At your service.
Our time has come.
It is done.
Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Okay, let's see if we can bait it back towards us.
March on.
I will see this through. Strike as one. Forwards.
Oh, come on, Olaf. Don't get hung up there. All right, heroes, pour it on. Arngale's hurting. Let's toss out the heals. Might as well debuff this thing while we're at it. And more heals. Whew. That was a little too close. Maybe we should start letting Averos take the lead.
I will not falter.
We should prepare.
Not really worth the trouble, but at least we got some XP.
No stopping now.
Ooh, that might be worth it though. Alright, that is a little more useful. A +2 chain shirt. I think we can actually use that. Our party is a little odd in that only half of us actually use armor. In this case, I think we'll toss this to Brother Olaf. It's not much, but 2 points of AC can mean the difference between life and death. Can't actually seem to interact with the horse. Strange. Alright, well, moving on.
Onwards.
Oh, no thank you. Not right now, anyway. We definitely need to get some rest before we can take that thing on. Guess you can't examine neutral creatures. That feels like a bit of an oversight. Okay, well, let's push on a little farther and we'll find a good place to set up camp.
Follow me.
Another Manticore, but at least this one's not primal. Let's burn off a few more powers. We'll be resting soon anyway.
Let us not hesitate.
What is it?
Huh. You know, I was really... Oh, there we go.
Victory is near.
And a third one. Yeah, this is more what I was expecting. There's always more lurking just out of sight.
We can do it! I stand ready. I tire of waiting. It is done.
Alright, I think we're just about tapped here. We can probably handle one more fight, and then I think we've reached a good breaking point. Let's start heading east and see if we can at least pinpoint those ruins we're looking for. Okay, this looks promising. We've got more loot to the west, but we don't want to get too close to that dragon just yet. Oh yeah, this has to be what we're looking for. Missed a spot over there, too.
No stopping now. March on.
We've probably got some sort of boss fight waiting for us in there, so, we won't go in just yet. We will canvass the area outside, though. Ah, skeletal champions.
Onwards.
Not what I was expecting, but that should make a nice fight to round things out with. Let's burn off the last of our spells here.
I stand ready.
That's not too bad. We should be able to handle this. Nicely done, heroes. I think that about wraps it up.
Our time has come.
Alright guys, I think that brings us to a pretty good stopping point. we've got a couple of spots to revisit, the Earth Elementals, the Temple, and of course that dragon, but otherwise, I think we've made some pretty good progress today. Oh, looks like we're over-encumbered too. Okay, I need to do some off-screen inventory management, so this seems as good a place as any to set up camp. We'll hit the pause button for now, but we'll pick up here next time as we investigate that temple, solve that crystal puzzle, and take on our very first dragon. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Pathfinder Kingmaker and its DLC, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube channel, the official Discord channel, the fan-run wikis, or the original crowdfunding campaign over on Kickstarter. Links are in the description. Come here, Kaiser. Come here. Cutie.